friends, this is Sarah. Welcome back to Crafting and Relaxing. Today is a little bit different video. I'm going to share a haul with you, and it was all free. I went to an event that I saw posted. It came out from my county, and it was called an art and craft supply swap, and it was at a local public library. And my friend had sent me one before, but I've never actually been to one. I didn't know anyone who had. And it didn't say very much about it, just that you could donate. I'm just going to move some stuff around so you can see some things while I'm talking. You could donate during the week, maybe for 2 weeks. And if you donated, you got to get in earlier, 30 minutes. And it didn't say anything about prices or categories. It just said art and craft supply swap. My friend made sure that we donated. And we got in early. There was all sorts of great stuff, and we started picking stuff up. Hadn't even really thought about prices yet, and they said it was free. The idea is to keep it out of landfills and to share things and probably to build community. So if you've seen something like this, but maybe not marking your calendar, when I see something cool like this, I always just put it in the calendar in my phone, and hopefully, if I get a couple different things on the same day, I go to whichever one looks the most fun. This one I was really curious about, so I made it work. It was not, it was a little drive from my house, but not bad. And then it was so fun. So we just went in, got a bag. I'll just show you some of the stuff that I got, okay? I got a paintbrush. And those of you who know paintbrushes, I don't know if this one's fancy or anything like that. I just know, I need paintbrushes. I got a couple of wood block stamps because they were cute. A fern, stars, and hope your day is perfect. I thought that one was pretty cute. Some sequins, and these are like, the old school, like my grandma would have taped in a package. Silver ones, I didn't have silver. This is some sort of little note card thing. I don't know. This, I tried, some things I opened them up and I just took what I wanted instead of taking the whole package. I was going to open this up and just take part of it, but it was near the end and I couldn't find scissors, and this thing was stapled really sturdy. But I thought this would be really fun, a big $100 bill on a mixed media page or for collage. Some of this stuff I'm definitely going to be looking for friends to share with because I'm going to have too much. A jar of white gesso, because I can always use more gesso. A glue stick. Believe it or not, I don't have a glue stick. There were a couple different brands there. I wasn't sure what I wanted, so I just grabbed one. I got excited because there were a bunch of washi tape there, but I don't know if you can tell, these two are fabric. I don't know what that's called when it's fabric and it's tape. If you know how to buy these, I would love for you to post that in the comments. I've never seen these before. They're backed. You peel this stuff off. I don't know if they're something you get in a fabric store, but I really thought they were pretty great. And then this one is an actual washi tape. So those were fun. And the idea was, at first we kind of wandered around and maybe if there were multiple items, took one and then left them. And then at the end, they were trying to encourage us to take things, right? Because we're trying to reuse, move them to different households, make sure they don't end up in a landfill, and the people who put it on would have had to box all this stuff up. This was from like one of those plastic stitchery kits. I thought this would be really cool for a stencil. So that's what I took it for. This is a roll of some sort of textured craft paper. I think it'll be cute on cards. I think it'll be great for art journal pages, whatever. Somebody had some yogurt lids in there. I can never have too many palettes, right? Paint palettes. Okay, there was a whole section of beads. Can you see these? I don't make jewelry, but I thought these would be fun for journals. Little strings and tags, ribbons, some shimmer hanging off the end. And every once in a while I do something in the yard where I put large glass beads on a string of fishing line, mostly to keep the dogs from going through an area. But these I was thinking art journal. So I just got glass, and then, oh, can you see this little guy? The thing that's really fun too about this is I wouldn't want a pack of beads necessarily. Maybe I just want one or two. And so that's what I did, is if there was a big container of beads, I didn't take the whole thing. I just picked some out of it. And there were a lot of beads. There was a bead table. Here's some buttons. Maybe not quite my style, but I think there were a couple in there that I thought would be cute. What do we call this? Bias tape? Light blue bias tape. What I did in the fabric and thread and all that was I let all the quilters go through, and all the, you know, if that was their section, and then there were boxes underneath that kind of just had the junk in them. And I said, where do you guys keep your scraps? And they said, down there. And I said, that's what I'm looking for. I just wanted a little bit of pizzazz here and there to, I wasn't really thinking about card making. I was just thinking about art journal pages and a little bit of texture and interest. You can use them on cards, but I just didn't want to take everything, right? I mean, it's hard because I like so many different sections. I tried to not take everything. This is really fun. I thought this would be great for when you spin it around and make one of those bows that I've been putting, I don't know if you call them bows, on cards or on an art journal page, just to have the variety all in one. I don't have any variegated thread. And then I wanted some interesting thread colors. There's a couple of neons in here, and the actual quilters were definitely not interested in these little things, so they said, yes, please take those. There was lots of stuff there. It was fun. There were a whole bunch of, you knitters will know what this stuff is. I don't know, but this one was variegated and blue, and so it came home with me. Again, I probably only need like a yard of this. I can't imagine I'm ever going to use the whole thing. So with the next one, I'll donate a bunch of stuff or share with people who live close. This is a giant tube of Liquitex Mars Black. So this is, you know, free. And cadmium red and a rotary cutter, brand new in the package. Here's a coloring book, adult coloring, cats and dogs. I thought I'd look through it, and if there wasn't anything that I really wanted to use, I would give it away. This is funny. My friend donated these, and when I picked them up, she started laughing. I don't know how she donated stars and didn't show them to me. I think at one point she probably showed me a big box and I missed these in it. So these came home with me. We had a good laugh. Some 8.5 by 11 I'm probably going to use for card bases. Watercolor paper. This is a spiral sketchbook. I don't know if I'll use it as a sketchbook because I'm not a sketcher, but this would make a really cool art journal or any, I mean, I can make something cool. There was a whole section of wallpaper. I just took one piece that I thought was interesting with a little shimmer. There was a whole section of paper crafter magazines, quilt magazines, all that kind of stuff. Some black rickrack. In the paper section, there was everything you could imagine. Mixed media stuff. A couple different historical, you know, obviously, recreations documents. This wasn't torn, but I did it. So I just took one, and I figured I could share it with somebody. There's a lot of fun stuff here. These were really neat papers that I missed at first, and another lady pointed them out to my friend and I. They're like almost fabric-y papers with really neat, can you see that even? Texture. Okay, I hope that's better. This video seems very, very dark. There we go. We'll see. See what's going on. So they're textured papers, and then this one has stitching. There were tons of these. It was really neat, and so we would go through and each one of us would just take one. And then this was just a piece of scrapbook paper that I liked it, so I grabbed it. There was a lot of scrapbook paper, but I tried to resist the urge. I don't need a lot of it. These are some kind of netting embellishment. I saw the red one and then I saw the blue one. And they're from, I've never seen these before, jestcharming.com, J-E-S-T, oh, like a jester. I don't know. I don't know if they're old or if you can buy them now. Then, as I was going around in the paint section, oh yes, there was a paint section. There was a Dylusions purple. I There was also a blue, but believe it or not, I bought it this morning. So I just got the purple one, but I was really excited. And some ribbon. There was tons of ribbon. This bag is, it looks like some different origami papers, and it's like a mixed media heaven in here. I haven't even looked through it. There were several bags like this, so I don't know if they were donated in this manner and somebody put these, oh look at that, stars, put these kits together. But we just went down and a whole bunch of us just grabbed a bag. Look at that, ledger paper, fun. And then some different, whoa, that is bright. Ooh, look at that. All kinds of different papers just in the bag. I don't know if the organizers put them together or the donors put them in the bags like that, but super fun, and it gives me more of an idea for next time. I wasn't sure what kind of stuff would be appropriate to donate since I'd never been to one of these events before, but clearly there are a lot of people out there like me that don't see this as trash. I hope this video wasn't too long and that you enjoyed it. If you don't have anything like this in your community, maybe you should think about organizing one, because that's what my friend and I talked about. This was super fun. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.